This is Bible time before the Gregorian calendar, part 7. With no recap, we're going to go straight into the scriptures to understand the signs given to us from the sun and keep track of time. Let's start with Jubilees 2 and 9. It reads, "And God appointed the sun to be a great sign on the earth for days, and for Sabbaths, and for months, and for feasts, and for years, and for Sabbaths of years, and for Jubilees, and for all seasons of the year." That's pretty self-explanatory. Now let's get the book of Enoch, chapter 71, verse 42. It reads, "At that period, the night becomes shortened. It is 9 parts, and the night is equal with the day. The year is precisely 364 days. Now, one quick point. Enoch just told us that the year is 364 days. So if we are on a 365-day calendar, we are not correctly keeping track of time according to the Most High. Also, 42 says, "And the night is equal with the day. The year is precisely 364 days. This means that our sign from the sun, that is the 364th day, the last day of the year, is that from sunrise to sunset, the day will be precisely 12 hours. From this sign of equal parts day and night from the sun, the next new moon after that is our sign from the moon, that it is the first day of the first month, new moon day." Let's get Isaiah 38 and 7 through 8. This is how the ancient Hebrews used the signs from the sun to tell what time of day it is. It reads, "And this shall be a sign unto thee from the Lord, that the Lord will do this thing that he hath spoken. Behold, I will bring again the shadow of the degrees, which is gone down in the sundial of Ahaz, 10 degrees backward. So the sun returned 10 degrees, by which degrees it was gone down." So in this verse, there's an instrument called a sundial. Before there were clocks, this sundial is an instrument that the sun casts its shadow off of. Based on the degree of the shadow on this sundial, the ancient Hebrew could use it to see precisely what time of the day it is. This was their clock before there were clocks. And guess what? Pyramids were used in the same manner. Last but not least, let's get Enoch chapter 73. This is verses 10 through 12. And it reads, "Thus I beheld their stations, as according to the fixed order of months the sun rises and sets. At those times there is an excess of 30 days belonging to the sun in 5 years. All the days belonging to each year of the 5 years when completed amount to 364 days. And to the sun and stars belong 6 days. 6 days in each of the 5 years. Thus 30 days belong to them, so that the moon has 30 days less than the sun and stars." This calculation from Enoch tells us that the sun has more days in each year than the moon does. 30 days and 5 years to be exact. So the last day of the 12th month according to the moon will not always be exact to the sign of the sun, which is equal parts day and night. However, verses 15 and 16 tells us that every 8 years, the sun and the moon calibrate with each other and bring in the new year precisely together. Let's read that. 15. "For its days in 8 years are less than those of the sun by 80 days, which 80 days are its diminution in 8 years. The year then becomes truly complete according to the station of the moons and the station of the sun." We see that? Now, a Sabbath of years is a completion of 7 years. And every 8th year, the sun and the moon bring in the year precisely together. So this is how we keep up with our Sabbaths of years. And the Jubilee is a completion of 49 years. So this is also how we keep up with our Jubilee. 7 years times 7, 49. With that, stay tuned for part 8 where we'll get the signs from the stars. Shalom.